you may say, permanent dependency, where in order to get anything, they have to constantly reward and repay the people of the road. And so this image, to me, encapsulates the difference between the two parties. And one is a life of abject dependency, conformity, hopelessness, and the other is a life in which we are the architects of our own destiny.
Woo! Yeah.
Now, the Nazis had a term that they used called Gleichschaltung, which basically means conformity. Everybody marching in lockstep to Nazi ideology. And very sadly, I think in America today, we have our own Gleichschaltung, the Gleichschaltung of the left. I was reminded of this really today, glancing at social media, this Colorado baker who sued in court and won in the Supreme Court is being sued again. Why is he being sued again? Because the left realized, well, first of all, think of the tyrannical mindset of the left. You think that they'd say, okay, we have the media, we have Hollywood, we have the entertainment industry. We'd be content. No, they want the NFL. They want a bunch of guys who run with a ball. They want to subdue those guys too. They want the Boy Scouts, and they got them. They want the Christian baker, and if they lose in court, they'll sue him again because they want to destroy his life. Why? Not because they hate him. They want to send a message to everybody else. If you don't bow down in humble conformity, this is what we're going to do to you. It reminded me when I was shooting this movie, we were in Munich and Nuremberg, and I saw this footage of German families who would fly the swastika flag off their balcony. And they do the Heil Hitler salute. I thought to myself, wow, why do people do that? First of all, Heil Hitler? I mean, Hitler's not around. Why are you Heil Hitlering? Why are you rolling the swastika flag off your balcony? And the answer is, what these people were signaling is not, I'm a true believer in fascist ideology. What they're signaling is, I am a human worm. I am willing to be in humble conformity to Nazi ideology. Don't expect any trouble from me. If you want me to shout someone down or go to war or kill a bunch of Jews, I'm ready to do it. It is this sickening conformity, this desire to reduce us to human worms. It's going on right on your campus today.
Yes.
So my message to you is, do not be a worm.
Woo! Woo!
And your job is not merely to provide an alternative point of view. No. Your job is to wreck the whole apple cart that wants to turn you into a worm. You want to think of creative ways to turn the whole thing upside down. Lincoln said, the fiery trial through which we pass will light us in honor or in dishonor down to the latest generation. And that's a way of Lincoln saying that most of the time America is normal. But there are sometimes abnormal times in which the country is tested, in which the American dream is at stake. And by tragic necessity, this is now our fate. This is one of those times. And how we respond to it, I think, will ultimately not only determine who we are in terms of our character and our courage and our heroism, but ultimately will determine whether the American dream itself survives and whether we will continue and our children will continue to live in what Reagan so movingly once described as morning in America. Thank you very much.